Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to get started. And up next, we will be talking about emerging managers and the opportunity in venture capital, brought to you by, of course, our sponsors and partners, Helsinki Partners. So thank you very much for coming together for this. And I'm excited to be inviting Panu, who is a strategic advisor at Helsinki Partners, to take it away. Round of applause, please.
Programming is starting. Once you have time, you can go there.
Well, anyway, I might start already. My name is Panu Maulaheimo from Helsinki Partners, and maybe a fun fact about me: I enjoy baseball a lot, and not the Finnish one, the American one. And I think baseball actually has quite much similarities with investing. And with this, I'm not meaning that most of people find it very boring. But actually, that's no matter who you are, you can't get by without some statistics and looking at the numbers. And okay, let's continue about baseball before we get the slides up. So, what I do like about baseball is the fact that it's a very conversational sport if you're the audience. It's kind of moving slow. Okay, now we get the slides. And until they start building up and heating up and the audience gets more and more quiet until the bases are loaded, and then everything is intense and everybody's watching what's about to happen next. And I think that actually we are somewhere around that area within the VC landscape here in the Nordics right now. So I would say the Nordic VC ecosystem is growing faster than believed, and is growing better than probably most people even know about. Almost every metric is still upwards, even though 2022 has not been the easiest year ever. I think in Finland only divestments have taken a little dip from the, groundbreaking record year of 2021. So everything is looking extremely good. So in Finland, we have 18 new VC teams within the last 6 years. It's quite a lot, and they have actually been quite, successful. So we are very happy and proud that we are partnering with VC Challenge. VC Challenge is a program for emerging managers and first-time managers to be thought on by the professionals, the guys, the old guys that we were talking about in the morning, that what are the hurdles, what you should avoid, what you should do, and what you have to take into consideration. And it's astonishing that in the Nordics, there was 172 people who registered for the course. And I have to point out that, in the Nordics, we are very used for free education. We are extremely famous for it. This is not a free education, so people were willing to actually pay money for it. And ended up with 95 applications. So look at numbers. Of those 95 people, 70% are looking to raise a fund within the next 18 months. That's huge. And I know at least in Finland, there is 7 new teams that are looking to raise within the next 12 months. So it's renewing itself, it's growing extremely fast. But so, one more word about VC Challenge is that it's not just a program with materials, it's not just something you can watch and learn from online, but actually what we are creating here together with Norway, Iceland, Sweden and Denmark is a pan-Nordic ecosystem from day one for those emerging managers. So everybody is actually better connected than ever. And I think this will end up with a more powerful ecosystem within the Nordics than ever before. And interestingly enough, all these managers are from the Nordics, but also most of them are looking to invest within the Nordics, either in their own country, but mostly pan-Nordically. And it's no surprise if we look at the next slide. First time and emerging managers have demonstrated great performance in Europe. If this is news for somebody, I also have the data to back it up. Luckily, our good people at EIF are willing to share how their investments have performed. Maybe you've seen this before, maybe you haven't, but this is the last 10 years of ranking up to 2020 vintage of EIF's investments. You have the first-time teams, you have the emerging teams, and you have the blue-chip teams. And 65% of the time, the first-time and emerging teams come on top, which is, it's phenomenal and a little bit surprising as well, I think, for me. If you've seen this before, then it might not be that surprising. So, looking at the number one, you can see the first-time managers 2012 to 2014 are ranking first, and those are the ones that have been right now being exited mostly. So let's see how it continues, and EIF has data from further as well, but I chose here the 10 years. Then Finnish VC, why we are here. Well, Finnish venture capital funds have performed extremely well, and they are on average outperforming the rest of the Europe on average. Of course, everyone has their ups and downs, but the good people at Tesi, I think in this room as well, are doing a generous offer for the whole country and offering their data and doing a survey on VC performance that they are involved with. So this is funds established from 2009 up to 2015. And if you look at the performance, 2.9x TVPI on average, 1.3 DPI last year, and 22% IRR. These are not bad numbers if you think that they are the average. And actually, I think worldwide, small funds are delivering on the first quartile average 2.5x. So, the opportunity. So all of us have probably a reason to be here. Maybe it was everything I showed there already, or maybe it's something else, but at least I think with this being said, if you're not thinking this is an opportunity, it should be at least followed closely. Finland. With resources we've had, we've been able to produce all these unicorn companies. I did round up a couple there a little, but very interesting, and you can see clearly that it's not just software that Finland is good at. It's hardware as well. It's very distinct companies, Aura, and then gaming, obviously, but then going all the way to quantum computing. Who would have believed? I mean, of course, it's an international company going all together, so a European company, really, not just Finnish, but still, maybe they could not have made it elsewhere. And investments in Finnish startup companies, they've been on the rise every year. And maybe the print is a little bit small, but the two largest, the blue and the, I want to say green, but it's not green, it's the brown bar. Those are foreign investments by foreign companies, by foreign VCs. And they account for more than half of the investments coming into the startup companies here in Finland. But then you look at the Finnish VCs. This is how it looks like. So for everybody in the back, the red area is the international investors within Finnish VCs. So to put this into scale, last year of 2022, 24% of the fund raised in whole Europe was coming from US. And then you have one of the best performing markets in Europe, but only 9% international investors. So, once again, maybe it's an opportunity for some. And yeah, so you're in luck if any of this was new information for you and you might be more interested in Finland after this. You're in luck, there's plenty of public entities that are willing to do some help. And Helsinki Partners is one of them, and we are more than happy to be able to dig up any information that would be beneficial for your operation or make any introductions that you would like to have. or yeah, let's chat. Let's see what you need, and we'll try to provide it. But yeah, thank you, and I think now it's time for us to move on. Do I press one more time? There we go, black screen. Thank you.
All right, thank you.